Can I move this?
Yeah.
Scoot a little
Here,
closer.
let me fucking...
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of Weed Dweebs. I am the junior detective on today's case. Welcome. It's been quite a minute.
Hey, what the fuck are we even gonna talk about?
I really don't know.
Let's talk about Nosferatu because we just watched it.
Yeah, Nosferatu was amazing.
So it's been approximately like, I don't know, what would you say, like 9,500 years since we posted?
Since we
last recorded.
I stopped counting after the 8,000 year.
Yeah, like after like 7 to 8 millennia, it's like, bro, what are we even doing?
Seriously,
you know?
yeah.
So, anyways,
I also like the idea. I mean, as per usual with our show,
there will be no editing.
There will be no editing, and we are gonna talk shop. We're gonna make the sausage a little bit.
Right.
I do like the idea of these coming out right away. You know.
Yeah, like just posting this one tomorrow.
Yeah, and then we exactly, and then we do like the Lost.
I am not even joking about that. It will come out tomorrow. Let's check it. So Last of Sus was put up April 19th, 2023.
Right. And
hell yeah.
And the thing is, we also have more episodes coming out for season 1, because this is season 2.
Right.
That will finish off what we were talking about.
Oh, right.
Before that.
Okay.
Right? Which
yeah, I forgot we also had all of this posted.
2022.
Yep. Thank you for watching. So... Visual viewers.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. What rating would you give
Nosferatu?
Yeah.
Bro, that's solid 9.5.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Easily a 9.
I was looking 9.5. I was like just literally curious, and I was looking at like some of the
for me it was a little too horny. I think
it was pretty horny, and I think from everything that I saw, that's what people were saying.
Yeah.
Did not like how horny it was.
Yeah. But I feel like vampires are inherently sexual.
Yeah, I told you my opinion on that, and I feel like I just saw fuck.
I saw a movie where it's not.
I can't remember what I was talking about, or what I was watching, and someone was talking about like vampires. I want to say it was like Wendigoon or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they had like some.
I feel like you're a little close. You want to back up a little bit?
Yeah. I'm down. So I feel like
this is good.
Nosy boy.
The nosest. Man, he was so fucking creepy. With it being so sexual.
I like his mustache.
His mustache was amazing.
I liked it.
I wonder if that was a real mustache that Bill Skarsgård can grow.
Maybe.
I feel like it's not. He just has like a
He
face.
kind of had like an Ivan the Terrible look to him. If you've ever seen those old pictures. Like, I've never watched that, but like it's like old movies.
Yeah, I feel that. I was thinking like definitely like some sort of like he looked like a Russian general, or like a
Yeah, so listen to this.
Some sort of war general.
And this is based off of Google. Mind you. And I believe it's on video on demand now as well already, cuz like you could just
I think it was the 21st.
Well, it says Google.
Oh.
I can get it from Google right now, it says. But anyways, Google's reviews.
Oh, today's the 21st.
It says it's a fucking 3.0.
3 out of 5.
Mhm.
Which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to me. Cuz the
It says upvote, reviewers were impressed by the film's stunning. This is from Google's AI like overview of what most people are talking about in the reviews. Reviewers were impressed by the film's stunning visuals and the excellent performances of the cast, particularly Lily-Rose Depp and Bill Skarsgård. Downvotes are because audience found the movie to be a waste of time and boring due to its dull storyline and lack of suspense.
What is the lack? What?
What lack of suspense, dog?
How does that?
How are you watching the scene
and
where what's his name? Beast, that actor,
Nicholas Hoult.
Nicholas Hoult is sitting in the fucking chamber with him at the table,
right?
And he's like sliding over this contract with these monstrously long fingernails,
literally,
and you haven't seen him at all, just a silhouette, and then just a shadow.
And then Nicholas Holt's acting in those scenes.
And this old lady said,
fucking terrified.
This old lady said something to the effect of like, "Beware his shadow."
Yeah.
Right? Before he got to this castle. And now he's in this room with him and it's just shadow. So how are you not feeling suspense from that?
Yeah. I think that's probably like generated from people like doing
what
shit shit.
Yeah.
You know, like
exactly.
just shitting on the movie.
Some of the 1 stars though are just insane, bro.
Yeah, I think the style
like this
and the
kind
visuals.
Of shit. Nosferatu proved to be an unworthy investment of both my time and money, to the extent that I feel the need to send the director a bill for the cost of viewing this cinematic disaster, along with the snacks that went with it. Okay,
what?
Fat ass, shut up.
That's a big bill, you fat bitch.
That's crazy though, to be like
that's crazy.
That upset about a movie.
That much, and this isn't something like fucking Suicide Squad, the first one. What, 2016?
No.
Like that's
a
waste of time.
That's justifiable, you know.
Okay.
That's justifiable.
It was fun.
I would still say, if you sent an email to their professional fucking email address or something that was like, "Excuse me, sire,
you owe me capital for this waste
transgression against
crazy.
my time and my psyche."
So any like bad things that I would have to say about the movie, which are, it might be a little too sexual.
Might be a little bit too sexual. I'm not really the one to shy away from that at all. It was a little bit like. Here's why it felt doubly awkward for us. This movie came out in December, on Christmas. Okay. We saw it just 2-3 days ago, and it's like basically a month and a half or a month later, you know.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
So not a lot of people are in this movie theater with us.
Yeah.
There's literally 1 row ahead of us. There is a middle-aged man and his middle-aged wife, and they're just chilling. And then there was some people that got up and left like halfway through the movie. Did you see that?
Yeah. I did notice.
And
maybe those
that
are
was
the
like
one-star
one of
reviews.
the only fucking other. There was like us and 2 other groups of people.
There was somebody that came back though.
Was there?
I feel like somebody in the
oh wait, but there was
in front of
also
us.
someone,
They like
a worker with the red light.
That's
Did they
true.
tell them to leave?
They were looking for people. That's what I was thinking. I did see the red light. I was distracted by the red light. And I was like fascinated that it's not that distracting.
Yeah, me too. I was like, wow, they really got that to a science. And here's what I think. Do you remember how they used to have green lights on the staircases?
Yeah.
That's because humans can see green more than any other color.
Right.
So red is probably one that is like more difficult for our eyes to distinguish.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make sense though, because you
like
would think that
red.
we would associate red with blood, which equals danger.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Truth. But I think it's also like I think it depends on the light that's coming out of the screen.
Which that movie was all blue light.
Yeah.
But that really helps to the atmosphere.
Dude, it's so good. So atmospheric. I love these new movies that have been
just felt
super
like
atmospheric.
very like every scene, the only light in the scene was pretty much moonlight. Yeah. And there was maybe like a handful that took place during the day.
And they used the shadows super well. Like, I feel like the Batman, super moody, atmospheric, really good lighting and shadow work.
One thing that I heard about that though is that the specific lens that they used, and what the like cinematographer or whatever was doing was like he would literally
rub some shit on it.
Yeah, glue. I think I heard for the blurred scene. With the Riddler in the car. Yeah. And he's like putting the thing on the dude's neck and it's completely blurred. I think that he put glue on the lens and smeared it around. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Just a little bit to make it blurry like that. And then in other scenes though, when he wants to make it look very dark, he would like flick dirt and dust on it to make it like more grimy and there's less light.
Yeah.
Coming through the lens.
Yes.
And I could totally see that being something that this guy did too. Robert Eggers.
Maybe we should like.
I don't know if it's Eggers or Eggers, but I feel like Robert Eggers is someone else. It's literally Eggers.
I think it might just be Eggers.
Yeah.
This guy is 41 and he's making hits.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch. What was the other one that was on HBO that I was talking about? Oh, The Lighthouse.
The Lighthouse. Yeah. There's a lot of A24 movies on HBO. Yeah.
A24 will be making hits, but there's also some that I think are
duds.
Yeah, dude, like God. Civil War.
Have you seen
that shit? No, I have not seen it.
Okay.
So I take my opinion for what it's worth.
You can't necessarily like talk on its quality. Maybe the concept,
but the concept of it, it just didn't make sense. I saw like a very short clip. I didn't watch the full video, but just like the beginning of some YouTuber's video. And they were like, it was like a coming up in this video kind of clip in the beginning, and it was basically him just being like, just on the surface, like the concept doesn't make sense because in the story it's like an alliance between Texas and California,
right?
Known as like the Western Powers or whatever, and then it's like. Whatever else, like I don't remember what the other side was, but just that alone is like you're crazy if you think that there's a civil war happening in America
and it's
those two and two big superpowers like California, the third largest state in America, and Texas, the second largest state in America, are just gonna be like, "What up, dog? Dap me up. Dap me up, dude." Dab me up, bro. Lock it in. No way. No fucking way, dude.
No, I feel that.
And
I mean, maybe there's
other scenes that I've
like
seen
explanation.
In TikToks. Yeah, absolutely.
In the movie, like they could talk about it like it's about the politics. I don't know.
One of the most one of the most egregious scenes that I've seen from this movie was one with Jesse Plemons.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? He's in that movie. Plemons. I'm pretty sure it's him.
It is.
And he's like tactical guy, fuck you, big ass gun.
Right.
And he's talking to who I presume to be the main character, who is a journalist. And he's like, "You're a journalist?" And they're like, "Yes, sire. I'm just a journalist." And he's like, "All right." And he's like, "You get your head down because over in that fucking barn over there is a fucking sniper, bro." And he's got like his other buddy there. There's like another military guy. And he's like with binoculars looking through, like looking at this barn or whatever. And yeah, basically then it's just like, I don't know, just some kind of like monologue scene between him and this journalist. And the journalist says something. And then Jesse Plemons said, "Depends on which side you're on." And then like boom, edit like fucking dun 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 dun, like Sigma edit, like music, and it's like that character or whatever. and you know, maybe that's just TikTok brain rot.
Yeah.
Adjusting my opinion of the movie.
I mean,
maybe it's a hit. I have no idea.
I
But
feel like
just that alone was enough for me to be like, holy fuck, this shit looks so cringe.
I feel like nobody
They
really talks about it
they
anymore.
were cooking when they made it.
I do think that it was pretty popular when it came out, but maybe because it was like that shock value. I feel like nobody really talks about it anymore.
Yeah, and I think during the time that it came out was like a pretty galvanized moment for America.
That's true.
And
That's true.
I don't remember when it came out, but I'm pretty sure it was like
2023
2022 or 23 or something.
Yeah,
like
I mean that could just be TikTok.
2024.
TikTok ruining
Had to be early.
ruining your brain.
Yeah, April 2024. So, yeah,
I
probably
mean, even,
TikTok brain rot.
Yeah.
Just it just like 90% of the time that I see any character who I'm not familiar with.
Because I'm not on TikTok. I'm not a.
No.
I'm
This
not up
was
to
like
speed.
this was
I'm
like
not-
long
Back then.
ago.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
this was
yeah.
like pretty.
Because I was gonna say I feel like nobody really talks about this movie anymore.
No.
Um,
No, but it was also, you know, it's just social media now that I'm
Yeah,
thinking of it more.
yeah.
Because then I remember going to the comments and it was just like, fucking MAGA, brother, you know?
Yeah.
And it was like,
That's
okay.
what it is. That's what it is.
So,
It could be a good movie. It could be a hit.
who knows?
I might not watch it for another.
I'm pretty
while.
sure Jesse was the
Heard of.
only one that I recognized. That I don't
Mary
really...
Jane Watson from the original Spider-Man.
Oh.
Kristen Dunst.
Oh,
Kristen?
I didn't know she was.
Kristen?
Wait, is she
She's
the main character?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
she's the journal. Right.
Yeah, that's Kristen
And I
Dunst.
also think that there might have been some like, in the scene
For
there was
sure.
like some weird, weird misogynist line or something, and that's definitely done on purpose, from what I understand. Like this is some Texan guy character. Like he's like probably not a great guy, you know.
Right. He's one of the antagonists.
Yeah. So, but I also, again, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
All I know is I saw the cringe Sigma grindset edit.
Once that occurs,
I'm like, dude, if there's a civil war, there's gonna be. Listen, if there's a civil war, there's gonna be a side that has the full American military at its back.
Right.
Unless, your little fucking.
Look, this is how I would
if you
start
think
the
that
Civil
you're gonna
War.
be like Mel Gibson in The Patriot with your fucking Temu rocket launcher, sorry, dog, but you're not it. You're not that guy. You're not gonna be Red
You're
Dawn.
not that guy, pal.
You're not gonna be Red Dawn if you want to fucking start a fucking civil war against the American military.
That's
like
crazy.
you crazy dog.
That's crazy.
And that's I say that because these comments were like, these liberals wouldn't stand a chance, and I'm like, well, you're not fighting liberals. You'd be most likely fighting against the military, because it doesn't matter what side you're on to the government.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be like,
You're on the wrong
whoa,
side.
you got a lot of guns all of a sudden, and now you guys are organizing. Can't have that. Send in the ATF.
Right.
You're gonna get Waco'd. You're gonna get Ruby Ridged.
Anyways,
familiar?
Nosferatu was really good.
Yeah, for real, dog.
Nosferatu was genuinely like a dope fucking movie.
Great
segue.
I wanna. So, the beginning, she
like called to him.
Yeah. Okay.
And like summoned him.
Yeah.
And then they like humped on each other.
Right.
I would say it's
so
probably...
was he not alive? Was he? Was he just
was
chilling
slumbering.
in his grave the
Yeah,
whole time?
he was probably in hibernation.
And so
And
what
then,
did
and then his loins
so wait,
like called
a
to
Nosferatu is the spirit, because homeboy was saying, listen, dog, it's all like over many cultures has been different
A
things.
Nosferatu.
Yeah, but it's always a Nosferatu.
Right, so
and
it's
the one through line is that if they don't get to their grave or whatever,
by the time that sun's out, then you since pretty much kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And I do really like that it's has like these rules.
Yeah.
It makes it into like this.
It's also like a wonderful fucking
science
tragedy story. Of like, it's like some Romeo Juliet shit, but instead with a fucking demon,
a murderous demon,
demon, and homie Nicholas is just left to fucking pick up the pieces.
Seriously, he's like the ultimate cuck, man.
Yeah, and his homie didn't die, right? But his fucking entire family
his whole
did.
family died, dude. That scene was crazy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, when
fucking
he's like went to the children.
Yeah. Holy shit! And just like it's for me, it's like the silhouettes, you know.
Yes,
they had like perfect silhouettes, bro. Like, like it's graphic and it's tragic and it's crazy, but the way that it's shot. And in those moments, it's almost like it is fully black and white.
Yeah. I think the only time that I super notice that, though, because it's always kind of like a bluish
because it's like a blue light. Yeah. Yep.
That's coming through the windows pretty much at all times in this movie when it's nighttime.
Yeah.
And then
like smaller like...
In that scene, though, where
they're kissing?
Yeah.
I think it was?
Yeah, I think it's when they're kissing. I was like trying to remember if it was when, but it can't be when the sun's coming up because then it goes like full color.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It was right before. I think
it was when they're kissing, I think.
Yeah.
And he comes to the door and she's at the door. And in that moment, though, that fucking pale blue light coming through the window, I literally in the movie theater fucking nudged Richie, leaned over and was like, bro, the fucking light turned from blue to white and now it looks like full black and white.
Yeah.
Fucking beautiful homage to the original.
Yep.
Fire.
I think it did that a few times throughout the movie.
I didn't even notice it then, but last time
it's like
I did.
such a slight, because it's like a blue to white to blue. You know,
I could see like the when he was coming to the door, the shadow, you know.
Yeah.
And he like grabs the handle, the shadow does, you know, like that I could see something like that being like slightly black and white. You might not even fucking notice.
Right.
It, you know?
It just blends in so
and
well.
You're just like correct. Your brain doesn't even register.
Yeah. Something that the original did super well was the lighting and like shot composition for the shadows.
Yeah.
That's something that kind of like advanced cinema type shit.
Yeah.
And then this movie has that.
I think that
incredibly well.
The copying of the shadow.
Yeah.
So good.
Nailed it.
So good.
Nailed it.
The hand and like Skarsgård's like voice and everything, because I've never seen the original. It's gotta be.
It has to be, right?
It's gotta be.
Listen,
bro,
he's
already Danish, I want to say, because they have that little. This is not what it's called. The little umlaut over the over the A.
Okay, yeah.
But it's not an umlaut. An umlaut, I think, is the line, but whatever.
Yeah. I want to say Swedish, because there's a whole lot of them.
Swedish. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was one of those Scandinavian.
Yeah.
The Danes are raging right now.
This man is
to be associated with those motherfuckers. They're like, how dare you, motherfucker? And the Swedes are like, you think that we're Danish?
How fucking dare you?
I'll kill you.
Yeah, man, Bill Skarsgård is such a good freaking actor, bro. And he's...
I say that, though, because he's probably just upping his accent, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or just being
sense.
like, oh, I knew a
Exaggerated,
fucking... Bro, I knew a
old
Lithuanian guy.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just copy fucking...
Yeah.
I don't know, Lithuanian.
And he's such a good fucking actor.
Sergey.
He's such a good actor that he could pull it off. He just gets into that mode.
Yeah.
But in Boy Kills World, Bill Skarsgård,
Okay.
super ripped. He's cut.
Okay.
And he's like bulky. And I could totally see where the size comes from. Like, I'm pretty sure Nicholas Hoult isn't short.
But, no, I think he's
Bill
pretty
Skarsgård,
tall.
Go on, Bill Skarsgård. See how tall he is, because maybe it was like the people that he was acting around, but in this movie he looks so freaking.
Yeah, they could have just... He's 6'4", so he's like a little bit taller than me.
Yeah,
he's like
how
an inch or two
how about
taller.
Nicholas Hoult? He might be like 6'1". They did make him hella big then, huh?
Holt. Oh. Height. 6'3", so they're about the same.
Yeah, they're about the same. But the shot where, and it's just, again. Fuck.
It's alright, bro.
And it's just a test. Yeah, no, my bad. And it's just a testament to,
as you can see,
like,
I need to like mop up anyways in here.
The actors and the filmmakers, but
yeah, like bro, he fucking when Nicholas Hoult comes over and he opens the sarcophagus, and homeboy fucking goes to fucking stab him, yeah, and he just grabs that motherfucker, and then he fucking out of nowhere just is suddenly up. Dude, he's just
so
like
good.
Practically teleported the way he rose up.
Right.
And wiener out.
Yeah, just full ween.
Weenie.
Just a full ween. But that's also, I feel like
it makes me wonder
also, like,
though.
part of the original.
They probably, because his head was gigantic. Am I right?
Nosferatu?
Yeah. I feel like his head was gigantic.
It was like long too.
Yeah.
Like he's,
and that's definitely
that's
to look like the original Orlok.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, basically
the scene where he first arrives and Nicholas Hoult is like hella fucking scared, and he's like hunched over and like leaning over next to the table, and this fucking Orlok stands up like full length is like two Nicholas Holt's wide, another half foot tall.
Hell yeah.
Like, that's so fucking cool, dude.
And like that whole scene that you were just talking about though, like when he first gets to this castle, the way that he like what does he say? He's like, hey bro, like can we just like put this off till the morning, bro? I'm pretty fucking weary from my travels,
Yeah.
And homeboy is like, nah, we're gonna go do this right now. And he's like, are you sure? Like, bro, like I just fucking got here, bro. Like, can I maybe just go like wash up at least or something?
Yeah,
And he's like, you're gonna do as I fucking say.
Yeah.
But hella fucking yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Gosh.
Oh my, he's just growling at him. Oh,
we were talking about that the other day.
He was like, stop it.
The way he's just
scary.
like, he's like,
how is that not suspenseful?
I would mend your wound. I would mend your wound.
Come to the fire. Come to the fire. Mine was a little bit more Palpatine.
Yeah, but the fucking growl
still, like,
the whole time, dude. Like,
yeah.
It makes me wonder.
Holy shit.
It makes me wonder how they like did it, like specifically Bill Skarsgård. When he does that kind of shit, because he does it kind of in it as well.
Yeah,
but
that's Pennywise.
Is he just all one breath, just fucking, just the whole fucking time?
He could probably growl while inhaling as well. Honestly.
Yeah.
That's plausible.
That's true. But it's so good though. It's so
good.
good. And the close up
delivery
on
is
his
perfect.
eyes when he cuts his finger, the close up on Orlok's eyes.
And he, like,
That's so good. And you also he
was a
looks
visual
like
bit.
what he is supposed to be like in more like common folklore where like, oh, Vlad the Impaler was like the real Dracula,
Yeah.
And Nosferatu is basically Dracula,
Yeah.
So him having these big ass eyebrows and that big mustache, it evokes the look that those motherfuckers had over there in Eastern Europe at the time.
Yeah, dude, seriously. Yeah, the look is spot on, and it's fucking gross. And I kind of...
It's a perfect blend of all of it. Mm-hmm. Where it's like, you got the Eastern European, just like dude look, with the eyebrows and all that.
Uh-huh.
And then you have Orlok.
Right.
And then you have just general vampire, like, vibe.
Right.
Of being, like, rising out of that fucking sarcophagus. That Underworld does that. Fucking everything does that,
Yeah.
Everything does the out of the fucking coffin.
Yeah.
So
and like so much so that something like What We Do in the Shadows does it as a bit. Have you seen What We Do in the Shadows?
I have not, man.
Oh man, that's
Taika Waititi, right?
Yeah. Taika Waititi, he's getting out of his coffin, but he like rises like halfway and kind of has to like almost like pull himself up.
Yeah, he's like getting old.
Yeah. He's just not as impressive as some of these. Yeah, it's a very good comedy vampire series. But Orlok is on his game. Like, this guy is the guy.
Yeah,
I do love,
and also all the magical shit.
Yeah,
the lady tells him beware of his shadow because his shadow is what gives him power. I think.
Yeah, or that's
he
the
can
way
like
that
manipulate
he uses
reality.
Power.
Yeah, he can like manipulate reality as in like opening doors.
Right.
And casting fucking spells on people, basically.
Yeah.
With
the shadow.
His shadow.
He uses
the shadow. He doesn't have to be there.
He doesn't have to touch them.
Yeah.
And like,
and he can like telepathically speak to people.
Right.
He can like just do that.
Yeah.
Oh man, so good, bro.
Yeah. What's really good, I think, something that I love is the something like, oh man, I had my thought. Okay, so
I'm talking about like magic and shit. His magical.
Right before that, but with the magical, just how it's pretty much like the Dracula story, right? Like, you're familiar how Nosferatu got sued or copyright claimed by the Dracula, the people that made Dracula,
really,
because of how close it was, and they're like, nah, like this is our vampire,
right?
Back when the original was made, like that's something that actually happened.
I did not know that, but that's cool.
Yeah. And that's why it's Nosferatu. It's not Dracula.
Yeah.
But with that, but it still has such a similar, like, it's basically like a Dracula story.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought.
We were talking about how he kind of hits all the boxes of
like a perfect
of like the
vampire.
Yeah,
lord.
Of kind of just like all the vampire pop culture.
Yeah.
To the magic, the look, the being too sexual.
Yeah, that's true. Something that other media does is something like the Dracula series on Netflix. That's really good, I think.
Okay.
They change it up somewhat, right? Of course, but it's when he arrives to this castle. Somebody, not to the castle, but like to the town.
Yeah.
Somebody picks him up on a carriage and is like, "Yeah, I'll take you up to the castle." Right. He's like this weird old guy, and he's like, "Yeah, somebody, they'll help you out." Yeah. But it's like implied to be Dracula himself. and he's like in the castle, and he's like this old shriveled up dude. And as the nights progress, he's feeding on this guy, and and Dracula gets younger, and he gets hot.
Yes, actually, I have seen this.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that's a pretty like typical Dracula, intro.
No, I
for things.
I have seen this.
Yeah.
No, the more that you described it, I have seen this.
Yeah, and then he basically goes to steal his girl.
Yeah. I remember.
Right.
And there's like wolves and shit, right?
Yeah. He uses wolves. Yep. He uses different like magic.
He can become different forms.
Like the magic.
Bats.
Yeah, dude. Have you ever played Castlevania? Specifically Castlevania like 3 or something. No, that's the one that I played.
Honestly,
that one's sick, dude. You can turn into rats.
Oh,
you like
okay.
have to go into the shadow. Dope. You go like morph into the shadow and turn into rats.
That's
to like
dope as fuck.
Solve puzzles and shit.
Yeah.
That game has like some pretty dope like
vampire
lore.
shit.
Yeah, vampire lore. Yeah.
I was thinking about this earlier, and I think this is what that YouTuber I was talking about was talking. Like, I can't remember what it was, but having to do with vampires being super sexual and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah.
They're also kind of just an embodiment of like the
Greed.
7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
Like greed,
lust,
gluttony, wrath, lust.
It's like the ultimate demon.
Yeah.
And
sloth. Like they're kind of lazy. They hold up in a castle somewhere and then they
waiting
just, like,
for somebody
bring
to like
people to them.
Yeah.
They have people like this. Another thing
beautiful,
that I loved
actually.
about the movie real
Go for
quick.
it. If I remember this thought.
Yeah. The one guy, the regular dude who was like a servant.
Yeah.
Great little
He's fucking
storyline.
awesome. He's
Anyways,
so fucking cool.
We'll rope around back to that.
Too bad I lost it already.
No, we're talking about 7 deadly sins.
The 7 deadly sins. What kills him is his like gluttony and lust and all of these things that exactly. he embodies. Like that is
in that
what,
ritual
what
or whatever
kills
that she
him.
does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
exactly.
And it's like, yeah, dude, like that's fucking crazy.
You know what's kind of weird about it too is, in a strange way, the like vibe that I got from that ending was a little bit like he's redeemed himself in some fucking weird way, but it's only through her. Like her sacrifice that he is like not forgiven, not absolved or anything like that, but he is just fucking put to rest.
Admonished. Is that a word?
It is a word, but I don't know if it's
the word that we're looking for. But yeah, I totally get what you mean. It's like
warn, reprimand someone that's not.
No. Okay.
But basically he's just like put to rest, and the spirit is
now put at peace.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like it's not
because it was a possessed man, right? Like that's what it was. Like he opened himself up to be this evil thing, so he became like evil. Or whatever.
But I think that it is like because in order for it to have been in other cultures and whatnot, I think it's like a spirit that embodies someone. That like
or somebody
takes over.
Can become somebody's spirit can become
exactly that because there was definitely some fucking black magic dark ritual shit going on because there was a 7-pointed star,
right? There the whole star thing. There was like all of the
So there was definitely some,
and that gives me like
allowing some kind of demon like Nosferatu spirit demon, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah, it's like the Nosferatu spirit.
The girl doing that is what undoes the curse, basically.
Yeah, because they were saying that
the
like
curse is probably the best way to say it. It's like not put at peace or anything, but just undo the curse.
Undoes some of the evil that occurred or
sends
whatever.
The spirit back to the nether realm for a little bit.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Something.
Pestilence, famine, like fucking bro with the
rats and shit he came through with rats.
Yeah, it's totally like just like demonic black ritual.
Shit. For sure.
Fuego.
So good.
I understand why people are like put off by the super sexual nature.
But this is something
especially
that
when it's demon, disgusting monster creatures.
yeah. If it turned into a hot dude,
people might have been like, fine. Let him cook.
Let him cook. Which I think is such a great
Orlok
decision. Maybe this Orlok guy isn't so bad.
Yeah, that's I think that's probably something that they thought about.
Right.
You know, like you don't want to be like Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah.
You know, who is that? It's Tom Cruise and it's not Matt Damon.
Brad Pitt.
Is it Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
I think it's Brad Pitt.
It's Brad Pitt. Yeah, Tom Cruise.
I was like, dude, come on.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Too fucking hard throbs.
that movie's kind of hard to watch. Cause it's like they kind of like love each other so much.
Yeah,
you know they're like
borderline Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Hell yeah! I do love that movie though.
My mom's favorites.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bro love, like, you know, it's universal. You know.
Yeah. And, in Japan, they call it boy love. You know.
Shit.
Hey.
I mean.
I'm wrong, boy love. You
know? But what I'm saying though is all of it did service the story.
Yeah.
It wasn't gratuitous, or it wasn't like too.
Yeah.
It wasn't too much for the sake of it. Kind of like early Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Just a little shade.
Just a little
shade thrown out.
That's
hell yeah.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
Early Game of Thrones, but
Absolutely.
it was like okay, yeah, all right, for sure. Something that I felt similarly. We could get back to Nosferatu and Dracula in a bit, but something that I felt similarly that I would still give a high rating to is Poor Things.
Okay.
That movie is hella dope. It's so dope.
My brother and my sister-in-law were telling me that I should watch it though.
Yeah,
like a while back. I think when it first came out.
Like the whole ending of it tied it up super well. That it's a super well made movie. Dope as hell visuals. It does a lot. It's kind of like a grimy lens that they do. But with like color.
Okay.
You know, it's dope as hell.
Yeah.
But part of the plot is that this person discovers sex.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's the movie
I know
is
the premise of it.
Yeah. And it is about like, discovering what it is to be human.
That one of the reasons why was because my brother and my sister-in-law didn't really tell me much about it. They were literally like, we don't want to like spoil too much. This is no shade at them, you know, whatever. But they're like, we don't want to like, spoil anything or like say too much. And I'm like, okay, like just tell me like the general premise. And they're like, okay, Emma Stone has the mind of a fucking child and is growing up rapidly or some shit like that. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And they're like, and she's being like raised by a man or some shit like that. And I was like, okay.
Dude, Willem Dafoe.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
And he's amazing.
They never mentioned that.
Dude, he's so like weird. So like it's been I don't know how long it's been since when she's like introduced, but she's doing like, and it is like weird, right? Because it's like she's doing some kitchen. She like walks hella funny because she still doesn't have full control of her limbs.
Yeah.
And
that's so weird.
And it's he Willem Dafoe is a scientist, and he's the one that does the Frankenstein operation. So it is kind of like a fish out of water.
Right.
But he was saying like like her brain is growing rapidly, like it's at a specific rate or whatever.
Right.
But as he gets one of his students to come in there. Dude, it's so the movie is so good, but it's very much kind of like this one, Nosferatu, that it doesn't shy away from the grotesque.
Right,
and
right.
you know, and it's like
Yeah.
it's very much. There's a scene where it's very plainly he's like talking and there's just a fucking open body next to him, you know, and it's like super well detailed in Poor Things.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember his name.
And yeah, and it's like a full display type shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, he
also kind of did that in this movie too, didn't they? For
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah.
In Nosferatu.
Right. Anyways, but what ends up happening is like, you know, years later she's speaking super eloquently and is like a fucking trained doctor and like
Yeah.
you know, but
Yeah, I think they also
Willem
told
Dafoe.
me a little bit about this. I don't remember.
Willem Dafoe though is so fucking weird. His dad was a scientist and experimented on him.
Oh, okay.
So he has like these weird like contraptions and he has to like plug himself in whenever he eats. He can't burp, so he has something that makes a bubble that comes out of his mouth as a burp.
Okay.
You know, it's like so weird.
What kind of movie is this?
It's like sci-fi.
Sci-fi?
Yeah,
okay,
it's like
okay,
sci-fi for sure.
All right.
It's like this heightened reality, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
and I
what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like sitting here like thinking.
yeah,
like,
he's
So is this like you and me in this room right now? We're just hanging out with a
No, man,
child
like, it's-
human.
he has
with a child adult.
he has like a chicken with a fucking pig's head.
Okay.
You know, he has
Alright.
like it's this type of world, right? And somebody I don't remember how it comes up, but he's like somebody asked him like, "Oh, like you don't get horny or anything?" And he's like, "Son, for me to get horny, it would take something enough to power a whole city and 6 or 7 liters of something else."
Damn. So why did your dad do that to you?
You know, I don't shit. But you know, it's like, what the fuck? I mean, he probably did it to himself too. Like he's crazy. Like
Yeah, that's fair.
and it's
Okay,
and
and
Willem,
so
and
he's
it's
the one
Willem
who
Dafoe. Willem Dafoe's crazy. I love that man.
did that to her, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
created her.
right.
Because I assume it's just like a fucking brain.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And
So
he just throws it into a fucking different body that was a person that was dead or whatever.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he does it again, and it doesn't work.
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting.
So it was like something about that first time.
Yeah.
The whole Frankenstein thing, you know.
I see.
Yeah, my point is though that this movie, she discovers sex and it's like, you know, it's like this whole thing, but she runs away, and you know, it doesn't shy away from just like full on sex scenes type shit.
Right.
That's where it's like, all right, like, come on, bro. You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on, bro.
Yeah.
But it does
Like,
does
hey,
have
I enjoy watching movies with my parents sometimes.
yeah yeah exactly yeah yeah but
Maybe
it does
chill out,
have
bro.
like thematic relevance,
Right.
you know,
Right.
and it's
Yeah. It's something that is you know, another plot to the Frankenstein thing that hasn't been done before.
right
Basically.
yeah for sure.
Frankenstein discovers sex is much weirder if it's a literal Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Like literal
Frankenstein's monster type
dead
shit.
people parts put all together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
I mean if you've seen Creature Commandos,
did he give him a micro
Bride
penis?
looks maybe. Yeah, just so that he
Would
doesn't.
that be a curse that you would just like bestow on?
Yeah, because he learns, right?
Yeah.
He still like learns in the original,
Right.
So it's like he's like comes back to the doctor and he's like,
Bro,
"You gave me." Right, he like sits at his
I just
bedside.
have a question.
He sits at his feet.
Dad.
Dad. Why?
The clearing of the throat.
Yeah.
He's like, so,
How dare you? I was looking through that
you
hole.
know,
I was looking through those boards. I know.
he's like, bro, he's like, I found a bride, man. You made me a bride.
You made me a
Thanks
bride.
for that, dude.
I can love.
You know the fucked up
But
part?
can I love?
Yeah, he's like, you know what the fucked up part is, though? When she told me that not all guys are that big. What the fuck, man?
What the fuck does that mean?
He's like, I tried to protect you from the truth. So you told me that mine was big? All those years?
That whole time?
Those times?
That's funny. Part of the plot.
I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. I knew you were lying to me.
I know. Part of the plot.
Oh my fucking god, that's hella funny, bro.
Part of the plot of Creature Commandos, is that the bride, Frankenstein makes Frankenstein's monster, whose name is Eric.
Right.
And Eric's like, you know, he's like
Wait,
waxing
he just
poetic.
calls him Eric?
His name is, I don't know, he like picks his name.
Okay.
I think Frankenstein,
Right.
the monster, picks his name.
Right.
And he speaks well, you know, but he's fucking crazy. It's David Harbour. Hellboy.
Oh.
The second Hellboy. The
Oh,
bad
okay.
one. Eleven's dad
Not
is.
familiar.
I probably should have started with that one.
Oh.
He's Eleven's dad.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's absolutely insane. But he wants a bride, so he gets a bunch of female parts, puts them together, you know, and like does the whole Frankenstein thing.
Right.
And he like makes her for him, which makes him hella possessive.
Right.
But she ends up falling in love with the doctor.
Oh.
And then the doctor and her are like
And
buddy
in this,
buddy.
they are for real
Frankenstein.
undead.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. These are like body parts that they
I don't
found.
know if I could do that, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm
Is
saying?
it necrophilia though?
Yes.
But she's alive.
With deceased body parts.
That's true.
That are definitely green, right?
Various shades. Different shades.
Exactly.
Different shades.
My point.
I mean, like,
He done had to graft other pieces of flesh to her, dog.
I mean, like, you know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, like, if she's still, if she's, you know, she's like a little
hey, bro,
squishy.
all I'm saying, squishy. Squishy.
I'm just saying, as long as she's a little squishy, I think I'm okay. No, but then Frankenstein's monster, Eric, kills Frankenstein.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't, alright? I'm just saying that if I were the one who constructed this thing, I don't know about that. You know, it's like when you make a really bad dish and you serve it to other people and you're like, damn. Like, I fucked that shit up. But I won't be partaking.
Right, but then what if you like taste it and you're like, holy shit, this is really good.
What I was saying is
now back to Nosferatu.
No, we're continuing this. My point being that I've already, as I constructed it, you know, I've already, not physically, but in this metaphor, you know, when you're making food, generally by the end of it, you're like, all right, now taste test, make sure everything's kosher, you know, and you take that last bite, you know, I'm going to take that last look and be like, just thinking of all the fucking dead bodies that I
had to use.
Yeah. And I'm going to be like, I'm all right,
you know, I don't know.
I'm going to be like, I know what I put into this. And
I don't have to.
I'm pretty sure that it's not the best. You know? Green bean casserole. Okay. Anyone who's made a green bean casserole knows what I'm talking about.
I think. No,
I'm kidding. Sorry, guys. My bad. Green bean casserole I don't like enjoyers.
I mean, like, I'm down to alienate all green bean casserole enjoyers. It's like
let's shake on that.
that's like 25% of our listeners, which is now leaves us 2 listeners.
Right.
But a few more visual viewers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, back to Nosferatu. Great movie.
Great film.
Absolutely great film. I think if you like...
Did I say that the reason why I understand it doesn't bother me, the sexual stuff at all in that movie, but I understand how it can be off-putting, especially in the context that we were in that I was describing earlier.
Yeah.
Where there was like people.
Yeah.
There was like people in the theater.
And it's like...
But it's like less than 10. It was us 3, the two people in front of us.
Maybe 3 or 4
and maybe
back.
Yeah, 3 or 4. So it's like 9 or 10 people.
Yeah.
In that fucking movie theater, maximum.
And then like 2 or 3 people left.
2 or 3 people left. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, so you know, like that's pretty awkward.
Yeah.
If it was a movie theater full of people, it'd be like, okay. Like we're now
that's not too bad.
Now it's like, you know, how many people are in a movie theater, do you think? Like that movie theater.
Oh man.
Probably like 100.
100, maybe 120.
Yeah. 120.
I can see that.
At most 150, but I think it's probably like 100.
Yeah.
So like 100 people in there, like full packed thing, you know, okay.
All right. You know what would be funny if somebody
at least
in that
we're all
going
was
like,
through.
Woo!
Yeah, I know.
That'd be funny.
I was also thinking like in that scenario, you might have one of those jackasses who was like, "Oh hell yeah,
yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah." But it's like fucking Nosferatu.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
yeah, exactly, bro.
That's what I like. I know what I'm googling tonight.
Bro, when the fucking rats are eating her and she had like a titty out, you know. And then one guy's like, "Woo!"
Yeah. Wait, rewind that.
Oh, yeah. I gotta pull out his phone. Oh, what are you doing, bro?
Is it gonna be another titty? All right,
dude. Oh my god, bro. But yeah, it makes it less awkward because at least everybody in the room is going through that. When there's 9 people.
Yeah. That does make it a little bit more awkward.
That makes it like.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna have to walk down the aisle with these people, you know, to get out of here.
And also the that other movie, Poor Things, I did watch at the comfort of my own living room, you know, so it was
Yeah. I couldn't
have to like
if I was reading the synopsis of these movies, because anytime I go to the movies, you know, I'm probably gonna know what I'm going to watch, what I'm gonna get myself into.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not really gonna fucking. If I read that, I'm gonna be like, chill on that one.
Yeah. I feel
good.
that. Yeah.
But there are those people who go to like, what is that film festival in Texas that always happens? It's like at the Alamo Film Theater or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's like a big like, and then like sometimes they have them here in California too somewhere. But anyways, it's basically like, I don't know, like weird.
It's like obscure movies. It's like I know what you're talking about. Something film festival. Like yeah.
And some of those movies, bro, are just like straight up fucking like.
Mini pornos.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're really towing the line between.
Like I've seen actual porn movies with more plot. with the plot that was able to follow.
It's like a 45-minute film, and like 30 minutes of it are like basically just fucking nude scenes, sex scenes, like, and there's like film people out there who would be like, wow, he's so avant-garde, this Jean-Pierre, you know?
Yeah.
Jean-Pierre Buffon. He's so...
It's so magical, the way that... Yeah.
the atmosphere.
It's the it's the motion.
I would much rather never be that person over being someone being like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it was disgusting watching Nosferatu get it on, but also that shit was pretty sick, bro.
That was like super well shot.
Yeah, that was super well shot and disgusting. Thank you for making me feel completely grossed out. Like,
I felt multiple emotions, and it's yeah, dude. Some of those scenes though, like,
and all of them are bad.
that's yeah.
I feel multiple emotions, and all of them are not good.
Yeah, like that whole fucking, what would you call that? Her shaking.
Oh, when she was like, yeah. I also like that there's like, they kept it realistic for the time too, where they're like, what was the phrase that they were using that was like just straight out of 1800s medical shit when it came to women. And they're like, yes, she's going through the
did you bleed it?
Yeah, like I can't remember what it was, dude.
Yeah, like hysteria, like
something like that.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's something that this guy does super well.
Funny.
Robert Eggers. I don't know if he writes his movies, but like The Witch.
Yeah.
The Witch was like everything spoken in that movie.
Yeah, I really like The Witch because they use Old English.
Yeah.
This one takes place in Germany and then some vague Eastern European country, right?
Right.
I can't remember what it was. Somewhere past Bohemia, he said. Which is, I don't remember what Bohemia was way back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember. Anyways, even though it takes place in Germany and everything, of course they didn't do the whole fucking movie in German.
Right. Yeah, so it's Wisborg. Wisborg is a fictional town in Germany, and in Transylvania. The story was set in 1838.
Yeah, 1838. I remembered that because I was like, okay, so basically 100 years from now will be the end of World War, or the beginning of World War II.
Yeah.
1939.
Yep.
101 years.
That's crazy.
So basically, what was I talking about? Oh, what I loved about The Witch though was that they spoke in that Old English.
Yeah.
We'd be like,
which was super accurate to that time.
And where wilt thou go? Like that
yeah.
type of shit. Like, fucking love that.
Right.
And that, yeah, exactly. What
I don't know where I heard this, but it was like that they used. Yeah, the dad. The dad. Yeah.
Love that guy's voice. He's got such a.
I recognize him from somewhere, but I can't put my foot on it.
Well, he was in Nosferatu.
I can't put my foot on it. What was I saying? No, that movie, they used like journals and diaries from that time.
Did
the
they?
Witch, yeah, to like flesh out the dialogue.
To make it sound,
authentic to that time period.
Yeah. No, that's fire. That's dope. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Would you like one?
Oh.
Have you ever had one of these?
Yeah, I love these. I thought it was something else in here.
No. I have one down there that is filled with just like junk, honestly.
Okay. Yeah. But that's basically what I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I can. Matt.
I pulled out a cigar.
Matt.
Do you get any chocolate?
Got a little taste of chocolate.
That's just from the aromatics, though, honestly, probably.
Not enough. It's not enough. Yeah, man. Crazy. That movie was so good.
What was was going to say something about Nosferatu. Can't remember though.
Yeah, man. Nosferatu.
Solid 9 out of 10, 9.5.
9.5. 9.5. Yep, definitely.
Maybe round it to a 9 if that 1 point you want to dedicate all to that too much sexual shit.
Nah, dude. Honestly, I would round it up to a 10. I think.
Okay.
If we were just rounding, no splits.
Right.
I think I'd round it up to a 10. And I would round up Poor Things from an 8.5. I would round that up to a 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it is like a really good and well, like the just the writing, the dialogue, like her like, yeah, just the it's a good movie. It's a good enough movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you like, two suggestions for the visual viewers. I think the people listening, if you want, but
we treat our visual viewers like they're first class citizens, and our audio listeners as second.
Of course,
we're just being fully transparent.
Yeah, like two good.
We just let that one sit for them. You're like, you guys can like fucking
ruminate on that one.
Yeah.
Contemplate that last one.
What if because this movie is so recent, it's like it's like we get like a couple people, and they're like looking for the fucking visual, looking for the video, and they're like, "What the fuck, dude?"
No, that's funny. It just like a vampire lore, Dracula lore. One is The Last Voyage of the Demeter, and this is.
I need to watch that.
Yeah, it's really good. It's it has, what's the guy's name? The Onion Knight. Sir Davos.
I don't remember his real name. Yeah.
And I want to say like one more person that I recognize, but it's pretty much the story of how Dracula, travels from his home place in Europe to like America or whatever. But this Dracula is so like he's like lanky, a lot more bestial, but very much intelligent as hell.
Okay.
There's moments that somebody's like begging for their life, and he like smiles at them and like almost like they're like, please no, and he's like, hey, please no.
Yeah.
And then he like fucking rips out their jaw or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's so fast. There's this scene I'm thinking of, somebody's like hella scared coming around the corner, and is like looking for something, and in the shadow you see him move, and it's almost like he like spills out of the shadow, like really close to the ground. Hella creepy. And then he springs up and like slices his throat.
Yeah.
And the dude's like, oh, he can't fucking scream and shit.
Yeah.
So he's like, he knows, dude. Like it's so fucking good.
Tactical predator
type shit. Yeah. But he's like naked the whole time. Have
you seen that video of that mountain lion? No. Sorry. I had to Joe Rogan for a second. Just a primal predator, bro. Like
that's what I aspire to, bro.
No, I was gonna say, in Nosferatu, he definitely doesn't seem. By the end of the film, I think is when they kind of set themselves apart from all of the original stuff, and they fully show like his form, without any shadow. He's now in full sunlight.
He's gross, almost pathetic.
Well, it looks more like a skinwalker, you know. But like he looks like a more modern interpretation of what like a vampire like. It's not it's not outwardly like bestial. It's not like a werewolf would be, you know.
Right.
In like
werewolf
thought
corpse
process.
It's still like a big wolf.
Yeah, it's like a wolf, or it like maybe reverts back into a human or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
And like, so to see him, and he's not like been portrayed as some beautiful guy like Edward, you know, but he's like definitely
it humanizes him a little bit.
Yeah. Well, and then also, but well, not even humanizes.
Yeah, because he's still like a gross little gremlin.
Yeah, it's just that in the beginning of the movie, he's like, you could see how someone could be deceived in the fucking dark ass fucking.
Oh yeah.
But also, you'd be like, oh, this guy's weird. But also, my boss said that he's hella old, so.
Yeah, he's like some old nasty dude.
Like
okay, yeah.
Count, yeah. Like, okay, whatever. He's got hella illnesses, probably.
Right.
You know, 1838.
Right.
You know?
Right. And you're this old.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it's like.
You can be deceived in thinking that he's like a functional human. Yeah. Is what you're saying? In
the beginning.
Yeah. Especially when he like stands up, he's so imposing.
Yeah, and then once all this shit with like you're having weird dreams and you're having like fucking you can't even tell if you're awake at times, you know, if you're still dreaming. Yeah. Like now it's like, okay, well, yeah. And I think that they made the character Nicholas Hoult they made him pretty realistic in that sense. Yeah. He doesn't have much time of being like, whoa, what's happening? Right. He's pretty quickly like, man, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Yeah. You know, he's like, man, fuck this shit. Right. Yeah.
And even like later when he's like, you could totally see his decisions being thought out realistically. Like, I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna do this, you know? Yeah. So, and then, you know, by the time you're seeing him in Germany now, outside of his castle, Orlok, you're like, okay, this guy's clearly not a fucking human, because we saw the scene where he fucking shot up out of his sarcophagus, you know? So you're like, what the flip? And then by the end of the fucking movie, they just fully show you. Yeah. Now it's like full sunlight. Yeah. It's all in color. No shadows. Yeah. All in color, full light. And he like turns grayish, like in the little drawing in the book. And that's why I say he's like, it's like a modern interpretation of bestial, you know? Like, like they do all sorts of fucking video games and stuff where like, people are human, but their like spirit or whatever is now bestial. You know, they got these fucking long ass claws. Bro's fingers were long as shit. He basically had claws. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and also just like his physical fingers.
Oh yeah, yeah. Were, like, he hella knobby and like long. Yeah, for sure.
Scraggly and fucking, and then like
and what I
his arms didn't look like it at. In like throughout the movie, his arms looked like regular size, not like super fucking cut or anything, but like regular size, you know. Yeah, for sure. Because he was wearing these coats too. Yeah, you know. So he did look like he was full size. Yeah, you know, but he's probably like knobby, right? Like he looks like I think that how he looks when he dies. Exactly. Yeah, and I think that that's like his like true form, and then he can. Because that's also kind of a trope of vampires. Yeah. They could do like some illusion shit, make themselves look hella
bigger and young, like scarier. Or make them look young. Yeah, so, for sure.
So it's like at the end you finally get to see like the true form. Super fucking good, dude.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah. Well.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So it's a 10 out of 10?
You know, it might just be. Maybe I gotta watch it one more time.
Yeah, I say we watch it one more time and final verdict, but pretty much like 9.
Yeah. 9 to a 10 for
9 to
sure.
10, yeah.
Yeah. What else is a 10? 10 for me is like the Batman. I think is a 10 for me.
Yeah. I'm gonna call my mom later and talk to her about that.
Yeah, you haven't spoken to her about it?
Not. Yeah, my mom just recently watched it, and I haven't talked to her about it.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's not like, oh, well, I fell asleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it.
My brother fell asleep, and he didn't really enjoy it as much.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if he's gotten back around to watching it. So like, I don't know. Like the first time that I watched it, I was like, okay, this is a fucking masterpiece.
I could see that being a movie though that people don't appreciate at first, and then they make more movies
because
and then
the second
they
one
rope back around and they're like, oh,
yeah. I think that's the main disconnect with people that I've had. I'm not gonna say arguments. I've had discussions with debates about this movie.
Batman could actually beat Superman.
I mean, not that. Nobody was that. Nobody was that full on. I mean,
nerd.
If anything, I was that guy.
Yeah.
No, but
he could.
But people, give it enough prep time.
Give it enough prep time, bro.
Come on. No, but if this guy, what was I saying? We just disagreed.
Like,
yeah.
You were talking about.
So what I wanted to rope back around with Nosferatu is how the Batman is very genre specific. It's catered to a specific person, which is me.
Right.
Nosferatu is very similar.
Right.
Where it's like this moody gothic, like visual style. It's I think that's probably the disconnect too, where it gets 3 out of 5 stars. I think that's where it comes from. Just it's not for some people.
Yeah. I also think that it didn't have the best release time on Christmas Day for a
spooky movie.
For real spooky movie.
Yeah.
It was actually, and that's also spooky, something that I could admit is that I'm one of the fucking people who have seen like really bad shit on fucking Twitter. Not everybody is fucking, subjected or shown or discover that shit on their own accidentally or whatever. And so seeing real shit definitely desensitizes you to a fucking horror movie where you're like, it's fake. It's not real.
Right.
But like I could see there's people out there who just are naive and they've never been like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Maybe even being in like real life danger has changed, how you kind of
True. But I also feel like people. So what you're saying is like maybe they weren't prepared for this
such
type
an intense
of
scene of like basically a monster raping a woman.
Right. Yeah.
Literally, and they don't show you anything, but it is just literally first 3 minutes of the movie is like. Here's a teenager in her garden being raped by a ghost. Spirit, monster, demon, creature.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. We'll tell you later.
But she called out to it in the night at 3 a.m., the witching hour. That's immediately what the fuck they throw you into.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I completely understand.
Yeah, and that is something.
Like, whoa.
I feel like that is something to the movie's benefit. Because it is like, oh, this is what you're in. This is what you're getting into.
Yeah, like
we're no holds barred. This is
you
what.
Off, you should
this is not a movie.
Shut it off now.
This is not a movie for you.
Before it gets even more intense.
Yeah.
Not with just sexual stuff, but just everything.
In terms of like
just
everything. Yeah.
Just the horror.
It's for sure.
I do feel like it had a good mixture of. And one thing I wasn't expecting, and I'll get to this as I say what I'm gonna say real quick, but they had like a good split of like suspense and adventure.
Yeah.
And horror.
Right.
And like gore.
Yeah. It
So,
was
like,
a
they
really
had a
good
lot of
combination.
Suspense in the castle and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But then, like, the adventure that I'm talking about is him leaving Germany and going out to the castle.
Yep.
And then also, they had
and
like
even
a
on the way
little
back,
fucking,
I feel.
Yeah, they had like a little fucking scene where they like, what how would I say it? Like they like get their own little band of people.
Yeah,
like
of vampire
it's
hunters.
It,
Yeah.
you know, where it's like all the kids are banding together now to fight against
right.
Pennywise.
They had to go like find this professor.
Yeah, but instead it's this professor, this occult expert. Then they have the regular doctor, and then they have, Nicholas Hoult, his friend, his girl.
Right.
What's her name? I can't remember her name at all.
I don't remember.
Anna?
Maybe something like that.
I don't know.
Taylor Johnson is his friend. Yeah. Yeah. No. Like it was such a good combination of things. Horror, suspense, like a sense of adventure. There was like action, even if it wasn't like
and mystery,
fisticuffs.
Like, of course.
Yeah.
Action too.
But it definitely had a lot of movement. The lighting was immaculate.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and it wasn't like where bro just dies either, Nicholas Hoult.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he has his own moment where he's like, oh shit, I think now's my time to escape.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And he fucking dips out the window and...
Every like decision that people make is like solid.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, it's believable.
Yeah. And then those people too, they like nurse him back to health.
Except for Aaron Taylor Johnson, it's like, bro, like get with the program, dude. Do you not realize
that guy? Yeah. But I also think that that's realistic for the time period because
that's true.
Because like brother was saying, he's like Willem Dafoe. He was like, you know, there used to be a time when we had our fucking governments and they had like religious shit to counteract this or whatever, you know, whatever.
Right, and then but now we have.
He's like,
now
yeah.
Now, yeah, seriously.
And it's also like the turn of the century, you know.
Yeah.
Like, think about it.
Late 1800s. What was it? Like
early
1800s.
Let's just do the math here. I want to say.
In less than 100 years.
World War One started in 1914. So
1912.
So in 76 years, World War One was gonna start.
Yeah,
it's not that long.
Right.
It's not that long at all.
That's
cars are gonna be invented
lifespan.
in like 1901, I think.
If those kids lived,
I think maybe earlier,
they would be hella old when that happened.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
They could theoretically be alive.
Exactly. It's like, dude,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, was she pregnant too when she died?
Yes. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Yep. That's crazy. That's like
do you think
some
that
red wedding shit.
Do you think that it's a fucking cycle,
Yeah. That's why there's documentation about it, I think.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, is that grief gonna push fucking Nicholas Hoult to become the next fucking Nosferatu?
That'd be crazy, actually. Yeah.
You know, like, I
there wasn't anything.
Kind of what Orlok's whole deal was he was like basically just like a fucking lonely ass count. Or
I think that's what it was, right? Well, I think he was like evil. That's
yeah,
kinda
like not a great guy.
He was already doing
not a great
bad shit.
ruler. Yeah.
Yeah. It could even be like Skinwalker rules, right? Like you were eating humans and shit.
Yeah.
Or
Or maybe just has to do with the rituals that he might have been doing, and maybe he was using them people.
He was definitely like doing some definitely some black magic shit.
Yeah.
All in all,
we never roped around to it, but I think like we're pretty much done.
Yeah.
But yeah, homeboy servant guy who like was put in the mental asylum and everything, and then he escapes, and he's like, he's here.
Yeah,
he's
I love
here.
him. Yeah, his herald.
Like,
it's his.
It's giving Cicero.
Yeah.
You know.
It's
not
I don't know if you've ever seen.
not Roman Cicero. I'm talking Skyrim Cicero.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking the Smeg from Furiosa.
Okay, I haven't watched it.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good one.
Wait, add it to the list, bro.
Yep. You gotta add it to the list, man.
We'll add it to the list.
I have such a list.
Same. But yeah, I'm gonna watch Northman at some point too. What
Northman
did you say
is good.
It was on Peacock.
Northman is on Peacock or Paramount. I always get those two.
Oh, I think you said it's on Paramount. Bro.
Peacock.
Peacock.
Yeah.
Peacock.
The Peacock. Yeah, man. That's a good one. Same director. You know.
I know. I just want to watch his other stuff, but I'll settle for The Lighthouse for now.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. One movie that you should stay away from.
The Lighthouse, I hear, is super weird and like, but good. Mm-hmm. It's like hella fucking weird.
Yeah. Hella weird. I gotta watch it. I've seen it once. It's also horny.
Yeah.
He's a little horny.
Imagine meeting that guy, Robert Eggers, and just being like, "Hey there, bro, big fan. Hey, why are you so horny?
Hey, but I've noticed that you're a little horny. What's that about?" No, but one movie that you should stay away from is I Saw the TV Glow. That's it. Goodbye.
TV Glow. I've heard of that.
We could talk about this later.
Okay.
Maybe I should get you to watch it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's do that.
We should.
Let's do that.
We should. Yeah.
Next episode.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Subscribe.
Bye.
Mwah.